show you all exactly how committed we are to making these vlogs work. It's 8:30, currently editing. I actually just opened my computer, I haven't even started editing. Right by the fire. I'm in a towel and blue Birks. Seem to like the color blue these days. My hat's also blue. And I'm also eating dinner. Probably going to be here until it starts raining. So it's supposed to absolutely storm tonight. But, you know, I want to go surfing tomorrow. And we need this vlog to go up tomorrow for 2 p.m. So, you know, we got to do whatever it takes to stay committed to that. So, over and out. Hey, I'm Devin.
And I'm Alessa. We're the co-founders of Algi, a Canadian purpose-driven food company creating food products centered around algae. Our first product is the Impact Bar. It's an unprocessed plant-based endurance bar made with clean and simple ingredients, and it's got enough energy to sustain you for whatever adventure awaits.
This summer, we're going on a 7-month road trip all across Western Canada to showcase, promote, and sell the Impact Bar. Follow our journey by subscribing to our YouTube and check us out on social media to hear the latest news and updates about what the team is doing as we progress throughout the summer. Feeling a little bit better from yesterday. I know in the last vlog I talked a little bit about how I've just been feeling pretty down lately and just, you know, realized that entrepreneurship is just a lot more tough and not as, you know, exciting and whatnot as people make it out to be, but feeling a lot better today. And I'm on my way for a HIIT boxing workout with Danny at Rumble, and then we're going to do a photo shoot after, so I am so excited. It's going to be a great way to start the day. Do what you do. Get some combos in, have some fun.
Coming in, yeah, flex. I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope on flame. I just switched the lane.
We just finished a photo shoot, video shoot, both the photo and video shoot with Danny from Rumble, and oh my god, it was so much fun. We got so many good shots. So excited to share them, and honestly the workout was just incredible. I always forget just how hard boxing workouts can be, so that was just an amazing experience. So thank you so much to Rumble in Vancouver and Danny. So today is Friday, kind of middle of the afternoon now, and Alessa and I have spent pretty much the entire day today just going around to stores, dropping off samples, and talking to store managers, purchasing managers, etc., and trying to get the product on shelf, doing everything we can to get the product into the hands of the right kind of people. And this is a really frustrating process because in some independent stores, you walk right in and they're like, great, you know what, we'll test the product out. If we like it, then we can talk further. But in a lot of stores, most stores now, because everything is kind of moving into the direction of, you know, chain stores and whatnot, independents seem to be kind of slowly decreasing in volume. With these big chain stores, you have to walk in, drop off samples. Sometimes the purchasing managers like the samples, they'll tell their operations manager, who will tell head office, but because head office is dealing with thousands of different products all the time, it becomes very difficult to get through the clutter and get your product on shelf. And sometimes this process can take months, which is why it is very frustrating as we're going from place to place to place, doing these sampling sessions, doing these activations, and not being able to see people purchase products right afterwards. So, you know, as a whole, it is quite frustrating, but it's a necessary step in growing the brand, and it's something that, you know, you just have to stay resilient and put your head down and keep doing it. Who?
I don't know, the hiking group.
Scarpa. Sponsor
Please.
sponsor us. We have no money.
I don't know how I'm gonna get all of these into there. Like logistically, how that's gonna work.
Just scoop them. So, we did not anticipate having this many samples and not having enough room going to Vancouver Island, which is what we're packing up to do. So, we're struggling a little bit. We came out here with a trailer just filled with samples. But like what? Like 15,000 samples? 12?
Yeah, even more than that.
Yeah, I don't even know what the number was, but it was a lot, many thousands. And we anticipated that at CHFA, the trade show that we went to, and the Vancouver Marathon Expo, that we would give out the majority of those. We'd be left with maybe a couple thousand that we could give out while in Vancouver, give out on the island, and we'd be in a good place. That was not the case. We grossly overestimated how many samples we were going to give out, and now we're messed up. We're hooped. This is what the car looks like right now. That is just samples and camping gear and some camera gear. The Thule won't even close right now because it's just too full. And we have all of our personal items and like living stuff to pick up. So I have no idea what we're going to do. We're also leaving tomorrow morning in the 10:40 ferry. So maybe if UPS is open on a Sunday, we can show up and throw like 2,000 impact bar samples into a box and ship them back to Canmore. Maybe. We are going to do a little sampling session tomorrow morning at a spin studio, and we're literally just going to be like, here's 300 samples. Like, have fun. Because there's no other solution. What are you doing right now?
Labeling. Always labeling.
Yeah, waiting for the ferry. Because the next ferry, because we were too late to make this ferry. And labeling impact bar samples. And look at this incredible amount of room that we have.
It's like a giant game of Tetris.
So much room. Starting your own business is just permanent stress Tetris. Alessa has not been feeling very strong since going for a run yesterday morning. She's limping so bad, which is not a good thing because we have lots of adventures we need to go on. Like, look at this.
Not very sunny on the sun deck today.
We're on the ferry, about to get off at Nanaimo. We're both very tired, and we're super excited for 5 nights of sleeping in the cold and rain.
In the rain. It's gonna rain all week.
What are those?
Where do we have to put the tent?
Right there. How was your sleep?
Non-existent.
Look at this car. There's absolutely no room. And then you come to the back. Hopefully nothing falls. And it's like this. Oh my god. How's your breakfast?
It's not the worst I've had.
Cheap?
Cheap, easy, fast. No complaints. The granola did make it better.
Granola in granola.
Granola in my granola.
So we have been in Ucluelet, it's a hard thing to say, for one night. And we just found out that tonight there's a massive storm coming with up to 70 millimeters of rain. And it'd be great because we could just sleep in the car, but we can't because the car is absolutely filled. So filled that the back is like tilted down just permanently because like the suspension just is, there's so much weight in the car that the suspension's sagging. So that's a little scary. The other problem is it's very difficult to find working spaces here. So we just went to a cafe, and honestly my Wi-Fi did not work like that entire time, so I had to hotspot off my phone, which is great, especially when you're yeah, and when you're trying to work, like we weren't even doing algae things, we were both just trying to work our other jobs. And I kind of got in trouble because I have not been very consistent lately, which is completely fair, but I don't know.
Tarp draining?
I have no idea.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, because we've got a very expensive camera in here.
Also, weird in here.
Yeah. Fuck. It is pretty cold, actually.